It is impossible to think of James Earl Jones without immediately hearing the unforgettable sound of his voice. His deep, resonant basso profundo became his signature, a powerful instrument capable of conveying immense dignity, authority, or menace in an instant. Whether as the ominous Darth Vader in Star Wars, the wise and noble Mufasa in The Lion King, or the voice behind CNN's famous tagline, Jones' voice has left an indelible mark on the world of entertainment. That extraordinary voice is just one of the many reasons why the world will mourn the loss of the beloved actor, who passed away on Monday at the age of 93, according to his agent. He died surrounded by family, although no specific cause of death was given. The news of his passing was met with heartfelt tributes from across the entertainment industry and beyond, honoring not only his iconic voice, but also his vast body of work that spanned 6 decades. Bob Iger, CEO of the Walt Disney Company, released a statement that captured the impact of Jones' career. From the gentle wisdom of Mufasa to the menacing threat of Darth Vader, James Earl Jones gave voice to some of the greatest characters in cinema history. A celebrated stage actor with nearly 200 film and television credits to his name, the stories he brought to life with a uniquely commanding presence and a true richness of spirit have left an indelible mark on generations of audiences. Indeed, James Earl Jones enjoyed a remarkable career that took him from humble beginnings in a small-town theater in Michigan to the heights of Hollywood stardom. Yet, for all his achievements on stage and screen, it is his work behind the microphone that has cemented his legacy as one of the most distinctive and celebrated voices in entertainment history. The voice of Darth Vader. It was in the mid-1970s that Jones would land the role that would come to define him for a generation of moviegoers. The voice of Darth Vader. Star Wars creator George Lucas had already cast British actor David Prowse to physically embody the towering figure of the Sith Lord. But when it came time to record Vader's lines, Lucas realized that Prowse's voice wasn't quite what he had in mind. He sought a voice that could exude power, darkness, and authority, something more imposing, more fearsome. That's when he turned to James Earl Jones. Jones, who was known for his commanding stage presence and powerful voice, was a natural fit. George thought he wanted pardon the expression, a darker voice. Jones once said in an interview with the American Film Institute, "I lucked out." At the time, nobody could have predicted the monumental success Star Wars would become. It was a low-budget space opera made with modest expectations. Jones recorded all of his lines for the original Star Wars film in just a few hours, and he was paid only $7,000 for his work, a sum that he considered generous at the time. He didn't receive on-screen credit for voicing Darth Vader, as he himself saw the role as more of a contributing factor to Prowse's physical performance rather than a separate character. But once the film was released in 1977, it quickly became clear that Jones' voice was crucial to Darth Vader's presence and power. The menacing, mechanical breathing combined with Jones' deep, controlled tones transformed Vader into one of the most iconic villains in cinematic history. Fans around the world were captivated, and Darth Vader became a cultural phenomenon. His lines, delivered in Jones' commanding voice, are among the most quoted in film history, with "I am your father" being perhaps the most famous of all. Yet, despite the lasting impact of his performance, Jones was not entirely comfortable with the role at first. He and George Lucas had some disagreements about how Vader should be voiced. Jones felt that Vader should not sound overly emotional, but Lucas wanted him to infuse more rage and intensity into the character. "We had to find a balance," Jones recalled, noting that they eventually settled on a vocal approach that combined calm authority with moments of controlled anger. This balance gave Vader a chilling presence, one that could shift from cold calculation to explosive rage in a heartbeat.